The rookie for the first time in the backfield became a fan favorite in the preseason. Picks up a great block. Wilson throws. Neighbors has a first down, wide open, and then a stiff arm down to the 31. Well, Scadaboo came in and leveled someone in the backfield. I'm not sure who it was, but it allowed Russell Wilson to deliver a 25-yard pass.
Yeah, they've been running the ball pretty well. So what do you do after you run it a few times? You come up and you play action, and Scadaboo steps up, knocks the blitz on. But watch this route by Neighbors. Post, back to the corner. Great job by Scadaboo right here, stepping up, and boom!
That 29. Wilson, quick throw, far side, and gets Scadaboo involved in the pass game. He's knocking people over. Scadaboo inside the pressure. Wilson's hammered. Ball's floating up there. Neighbors, adjustment, and he saved it for a first down. What awareness by Malik.
From the 29, a first down throw. Look at end zone. There's Malik Neighbors. There's a touchdown for New York. 29 yards. Wilson to Neighbors for the Giants' first touchdown of the year. Need that second half more so far today. A little bit sluggish. Prescott off his back foot into coverage. It is Drew Phillips. And Phillips, no signal yet. Now they see. I don't know. From the 25, first and 10.
Gotta imagine some sort of QB designed run.
Hands it off to Scadaboo. Big hole. Scadaboo. Scadaboo. Inside the one. It's first and goal. Scadaboo still at running back. He's got it straight ahead for the New York touchdown and his first in the NFL. Giants back in front. Cam Scadaboo back in the building where he started in the Big 12 championship less than a year ago. Wilson going end zone. Robinson. Perfect throw. Touchdown New York. On fourth down, 32 yards to Wan'Dale Robinson. From the Dallas 48. Wilson protected. Heaving one. Wants Neighbors. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown Giants. He dropped it in the bucket from 48. This.
I mean, look at the concentration. He can't even see.
He's blindfolded.
He's blindfolded. His mouthpiece is bouncing around.
No biggie.
It's just, we have seen this time and time again. Malik Neighbors, Wan'Dale Robinson, whoever it is, they're always
20 yards away. There's Neighbors. The Giants' big threat. First and 10 for the 14. Scadaboo inside. Scadaboo to the goal line. In for the touchdown.
13 to Neighbors, 7 before that. Here's a run again by Dart. First and 10. He'll take it in. His first career touchdown. And the Giants on top. They enter the backfield with a four-man rush into Herbert. Batted down. Picked off. Look who's got it. The big man. Lawrence. The quarterback can't get him. Inside the 5. Second down goal. Dart. Shovel pass caught. That's touchdown. Theo Johnson.
Inside the back end of the formation, one-on-one.
Looking his way, and it's caught for a touchdown. Johnson does it again. Second
down. Third and 12. Dart in the pocket. Dart's going to go deep, and that pass is going to be pulled in at the 21-yard line by Little Jordan Humphrey, who was just elevated to the active list. He's Little Jordan, but he's 6'4" and 225, and he makes that pay off.
Jackson Dart does the right thing here. He might be called Little Jordan Humphrey, but he's 6'4". And he knows how to go up and high point a football, and that time he does a great job of just fighting against Ringo to come down.
Dart, he can run. Can he ever? He can run all the way to the end zone. Touchdown. Interesting formation. Dart. Is he going to take off again? He might have to, but no. He finds an open man and hits him. Robinson stays in bounds. Robinson's going to go all the way for a touchdown. Giants have 2 timeouts. Dart, moving, dancing, twirling, picks up the first down and runs out of bounds. And the crowd wants a flag. A lot. Here's Scadaboo to the end zone. Touchdown. Himself, he'll give it to Scadaboo. Scadaboo, second effort. Does he get in? One official said short, the other one says touchdown. So on the near side, he signaled touchdown, but you see the other official coming in and saying he's short. That dart jumps in the air. He thinks it's a touchdown. Clete Blakeman says...
in the field is that the runner's progress will stop just short of the goal line. It will be second down.
That's what he says.
There it is. Look at he's going right through Zach Bond. Oh, that's a touchdown, right? I mean, I don't know what we're looking at. That's
After
pretty...
replay assist, the ruling of the field is a touchdown.
There it is. Yep. Replay does not lie. Gets it across before he stopped. Her throws. Intercepted. Picked off all the way down the sideline. Cardale Flott inside the 30. Out of bounds. Deep in. Scadaboo. He is in. Touchdown.
Good cup. Now here he goes, winding up, going. He's got him! Touchdown! Bellinger! Holy smokes, he was wide open. 40. Dart. Thomas the block. Off to the running back, Scadaboo. There was a block inside. He's going to stiff arm his way in. Touchdown, Giants. Scadaboo with a catch and run. Third
defense is number one in the NFL on third down defense.
Crazy, a big hole, galloping, touchdown, touchdown Giants. A burst of 31 yards. A stunning display, and the Giants. Scadaboo the back, 3rd and 17. And he'll cut a pass, caught on the ricochet. It's grabbed here by the galloping Johnson. He'll be chased to the play by Barron. Did he get in? He did. Touchdown. Dart will run it himself and dives.
They're saying he's short.
Short inside the 1.
Dart's saying he got in. The clock is rolling, or it should be. Let's see. He catches.
Charge timeout.
I don't know. I don't think his knee ever went down. So New York calls the timeout. They can't challenge it.
Another blitz. Dart protected throw. It is caught for the touchdown. Dart beat the blitz. Scadaboo on the receiving end. The Giants are in for 6.
With the 1st and 10. Outside, Johnson. Into the defense of Lenore. And he dives. And it is a touchdown. He got in.
Keep it in bounds. You need to get a chunky yardage so you can spike it.
1st and 10. Here they come. Burns the hit. Fluttering ball intercepted. Picked off Carter. The rookie from Penn State. At the 25 of San Francisco. With Singletary. Dart here. Singletary a block. That's a touchdown. Jackson Dart.
Well, Kevin, that's much needed, knowing that they're down what they are, and there's not much time left in this game. So as I said at the beginning of this drive, and the energy that he brings and going to get the first down.
A lot of energy. Here he goes deep again. Caught for the touchdown. And that is grabbed by Olszewski. It is first.
3rd down, it is Dart, and Jackson darts in for the Giants touchdown. Got him down there with his arm, finishes the drive with his legs.
Combined, so clearly emphasized.
He's got it right here, and he's got another touchdown. Jackson Dart from 24 yards. Here, play action. Singletary out of the backfield, got hit, stayed alive and got a first down. He's still going. Singletary inside the 35.
Robinson in motion.
Give it to Singletary. On the cut, penetrates and scores. What an opening drive for the Giants behind Jameis and company. They load up the backfield. They give it to Singletary, and he's in. This game is tied. Second of the day.
I give so much love to this Giants offensive line right now. They've done an incredible job of just denting this defense in the middle, getting great push for this run game. They've got about 60 yards rushing, 0 sacks, only 4 pressures on the quarterback. They've really played a complete game against what is arguably one of the better defensive fronts in all of football.
They use the ground game heavily on that drive, including...
Third down and 2 on the toss. Singletary back to Winston. And now Winston fires downfield into the end zone. Touchdown! Wan'Dale Robinson! Hear him. Another trick play as Olszewski throws. It's caught! Olszewski with the pass into the end zone for a Giants touchdown. Jameis Winston.
Dart on first down, backpedaling as he finds Slayton. Nice move and right up the gut. Slayton to the end zone. Touchdown. 30-7. Direct snap. They fake a reverse. Singletary. There he goes. Touchdown Giants.
Hold those guys back, right? When they have that type of mindset. Dart hands it off. Let that guy run. Tracy to the goal line. Touchdown. Top of the screen. There's Dart looking, fires to the end zone. It is caught. Tyrone Tracy, his second touchdown today. Dart under pressure, throws, end zone, touchdown, Wan'Dale Robinson. Bam. 4 Burns knocks the ball free, and the Giants are going to score on defense. Tyler Newman takes it in for a touchdown following the sack of the forced fumble by Burns.
Greg runs, but acclimating to what this... Oh, no.
It's picked off on that second down and 7 grabbed here. Bobby Okereke breaking a tackle on the play of Forsythe, and then takes it in to Raider territory. Geno Smith has thrown the most interceptions of any quarterback in the NFL. A 43-yard return. Bobby Okereke takes it the other way.
Okereke goes with the receiver, he drops back, but then he passes it off at zone coverage. So he passes it off, and then he undercuts the tight end and able to get the interception.
First and goal. Chapman with the lead block on the play, and they take it in. Touchdown. And they to get 1,000 yards. Not the shortest among. There's a designed run. Here goes the quarterback for 6. Dart takes it in on a touchdown run of 12. And the Giants have gone on top. Here comes Carter. There goes Smith. Intercepted. Picked off by Belton. Second interception thrown, and he's got an entourage. Tucker from behind. Flag has been thrown. Back at about the 49. Fake to Singletary. Here comes Wilson. Here goes Dart. His second touchdown today on the ground.
Third and 16. He wanted the screen and now flips it out to Bellinger. Daniel Bellinger on the run. How about this one? Touchdown Giants. The most unorthodox touchdown pass of the young career of Jackson Dart.
mean, you've got an opportunity to get the quarterback down, and you miss out on that. You got to give him a little bit of a help there, Daniel Bellinger. But now that flip to him brought his eyes and his angle towards the opposite side of the field. Probably lucky to get away from that face mask right there, but you can see how that
Yard line for the first. Dart looking for the end zone. Open is Tracy. It's a Giants touchdown.
Wildcat.
And taking the snap, faking the handoff. Singletary thought about throwing. Now he will throw. And it's caught by Darius Slayton. Mike Kafka is not leaving anything in the playbook today.
You talk about the Bears and the Patriots.
Milton throws and it's intercepted by Okereke. Down he goes at the 33. Second pick thrown this year by Joe Milton.